Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, Browns fans. Sit tight because there's some news that might just shake up our offensive line and give us even more confidence heading into the heart of the season. Cleveland has officially signed Kendrick Green, a player who's been around the league, showing his grit and versatility on the interior line. And trust me, this isn't just a filler move. Green has a lot of potential, and his experience could be exactly what we need to bolster our offensive line depth as we push towards the playoffs. Kendrick Green, you might remember, was a highly regarded player coming out of college. He was an All-American at Illinois and was picked in the third round of the 2021 NFL Draft, a pretty big deal for a young guy trying to make a name for himself. The Steelers originally took him in that draft, and he quickly became a fan favorite thanks to his toughness and versatility. Green played both center and guard during his time in Pittsburgh, which shows how much the Steelers valued his ability to adapt to different roles on the line. As a rookie, he started 15 games at center, which is no small feat for a young player breaking into the league. That kind of experience, especially at such a demanding position, makes him a valuable asset to any offensive line. After his rookie year, Green shifted to guard in his second season, but things didn't exactly go as planned. He faced some stiff competition for the starting spot, and heading into the 2022 season, Kevin Dotson edged him out for the starting role at guard. Green's role then became more of a rotational player, stepping in as needed to give the starters a breather and to add some depth to the line. Playing sparingly in every game, he proved to be a reliable backup, but all Browns fans know, we're always looking for that next piece to push our line to the next level. Things took a turn in 2023 when Green was traded to the Houston Texans. The Texans liked what they saw initially, and he started the first 3 games of the season at guard. But unfortunately, things got complicated when he suffered a season-ending meniscus tear in Week 4, which landed him on IR. That injury put a pause on his momentum, and it was a tough break for a player still trying to establish himself as a consistent starter in this league. Fast forward to this year, and we see Green signing with the Buffalo Bills in March on a 1-year deal. But like many NFL stories, it's not always smooth sailing. He was cut during the roster cuts in August, only to be re-signed to the practice squad shortly after. That kind of movement is common in the league, but what matters most is that the Browns saw enough potential in Green to bring him in now, off the practice squad, and give him a real shot at contributing. Cleveland's offensive line has been a key area of focus this season, especially with the contracts of Joel Bitonio and Wyatt Teller coming up when the new league year starts. Getting a versatile player like Kendrick Green could be a smart move for our future, giving us options on the interior line that are both experienced and hungry to prove themselves. Now you might be wondering how Green fits into our current roster and what he could bring to the table. Well, Cleveland's offensive line has been a mixed bag this year. We've seen flashes of brilliance from our starters, but injuries and consistency issues have kept us from reaching our full potential. Green's ability to play both center and guard gives head coach Kevin Stefanski more flexibility to shuffle the line as needed, especially in high-pressure situations. His toughness and experience in the league mean he's not afraid of the grind, and he's someone who can step in and provide stability when called upon. Looking ahead, this move is also about planning for the future. Joel Bitonio and Wyatt Teller are crucial pieces of our line, but with their contracts up, we need to start thinking about succession planning. Green could very well be part of that puzzle, either as a reliable backup or, if he impresses enough in practice, as a potential starter down the line. The Browns have been building a culture of resilience and grit, and Green embodies that. His journey from being a third-round pick, battling injuries, bouncing between teams, and now landing in Cleveland, shows his determination to make an impact. And as Browns fans, we love to see players with that kind of attitude fighting for a spot on our roster. Let's not forget the bigger picture here. Cleveland's offense has been trending upward, especially with our young quarterback leading the charge. Protecting him and creating running lanes for Nick Chubb and Jerome Ford is vital for our success. Green's addition could help us shore up those interior gaps and keep our offense rolling, especially in those tough division matchups in the AFC North. We all know how physical these games are, and having a versatile lineman who can step in and execute under pressure is a huge boost for us. Plus, with the season still unfolding, every added piece of depth counts, especially as injuries are always lurking around the corner. And speaking of the season, the Browns have been quite competitive so far, showing flashes of the potential that made us all believe this team could make a serious run. Our defense has been solid, led by stars like Myles Garrett, but it's our offense that's been trying to find its rhythm. The addition of Kendrick Green might just give us that extra push, that extra layer of security up front. We've seen what a strong offensive line can do. It opens up the playbook, helps control the clock, and keeps our quarterback safe. And let's be honest, Browns fans, that's what we want, a balanced attack that can punch through defenses and keep us in the game till the final whistle. This move also speaks volumes about the Browns, front office, and coaching staff. Cleveland has been aggressive when it comes to piecing together a roster that can contend. They aren't just settling for mediocrity. They're looking to build a team that's tough, disciplined, and ready to take on anyone. Bringing in Kendrick Green is part of that strategy, a calculated move to add depth and competition along the line, making sure our team remains resilient in the face of adversity. It's all about creating that winning culture, and these moves show that Cleveland isn't just content to stay in the middle of the pack. They want to be serious contenders, and every decision, big or small, is a step toward that goal. Now, fans, I know we're all excited about what's coming next. The NFL season is long and unpredictable, but with each new addition, we get a little more optimistic about our chances. The Browns have shown they're willing to make moves, even mid-season, to improve and adapt. Kendrick Green's signing might turn out to be one of those key pieces that helps us push through the tough stretches and make a real push towards the postseason. We've got a talented roster, a passionate fan base, and a coaching staff that believes in making smart, strategic moves. The future is bright, and this signing just adds another chapter to our story of resilience and determination. So, Browns fans, keep your heads up, stay loud and proud, and get ready for some exciting football ahead. We're building something special here, and each move, each player, each game is a step closer to that ultimate goal, returning to the Super Bowl and bringing home that Lombardi trophy. Kendrick Green's addition is just another sign that Cleveland is serious about competing, about winning, and about making history once again. Let's ride this wave together because the best is yet to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on Kendrick Green joining the team? Do you see him as a key piece for our offensive line moving forward? Are you excited about the depth this brings or concerned about how he fits into our scheme? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. We're on this journey together, and each of you is a vital part of our Browns family. Let's keep the faith, keep supporting our team, and get ready for an exciting season ahead. Because Cleveland, we're not just here to participate, we're here to win. And with moves like this, we're showing that we're all in on making a serious run. So stay loud, stay proud, and let's go Browns.